Welcome back to Covered in the City, everyone. I am again joined by Life of Kay. Hey! So today we're actually going to be talking about a couple of different topics like we usually do. I'll start off this week.
Alright.
Why not?
Yes, yes.
So something that I noticed and recently I read again, because I feel like people are still talking about, is the whole, I'm sure you've heard this because you're all over social media. I know that. The whole launch of hijabs at Banana Republic.
I did see something like that come across my feed. Yes, absolutely. Banana Republic carries hijabs apparently now.
They do. Yeah. Exactly. They actually carry hijabs. They started, I think, a couple weeks ago. The price point's a little high.
I was going to say, I know it's got to be crazy expensive.
I mean, the price point is $40 to $50.
$40 to $50?
That's
for
what
one
I said.
piece?
Yeah.
Plain? There's no like rhinestones, nothing like that.
No rhinestones.
No bling?
They have a leopard print and I think a solid. I know. I mean, they look cute, but I mean, okay, it's overpriced. I'm trying to be nice, but it's overpriced. That's
overpriced.
That's way out of my price range. I don't think I've ever paid that much.
Never!
For a hijab?
One?
Yeah.
I could buy like a dozen for that price.
That is ridiculous. Alright, and I mean, I don't think they're made of like silk or anything, but whatever. So the whole controversy, there's two things. So some people, of course, are like, this is fantastic, they're embracing diversity, you know, kind of showing that they're all, you know, all-inclusive, recognizing Muslim women, so like, okay. Then the other side of the fence is kind of saying, well, it kind of seems like they're just trying to make money off of us.
Bingo.
Like, it's, you know, it's located under accessories, like, okay, whatever. The way it was presented, they did get, I believe, a Muslim model. Okay. I'm not familiar with her. She wore it two different ways. The first way it was like, okay, proper hijab, how it was, you know, pinned under her chin and everything. And then the second way was kind of like in a bun.
Okay.
To, you know, to mark.
I think that's the picture that I saw.
Right.
Where she had it in the bun.
So, and I believe one of the photos, someone said that she appeared to have like short sleeves on or something kind of weird, supposedly. Right, so that kind of ruffled some feathers. People are kind of like, okay, why are they marketing it like this?
Yeah.
I mean, the company just said that, you know, they want to, of course, embrace diversity. That's what they're putting out there. It does seem like they're trying. I guess you could say the same thing with the marketing. Yeah. Women wear hijab, we know, in different ways. Yes. So I guess they're kind of like trying to appeal to all shoppers, technically. Okay. I mean, I see both sides of the fence, obviously. And for me, initially I was like, okay, I don't like this. I was like, I don't like this because I feel like they said they're just trying to make money off of us. Yeah. Price point way too high. Like, this just seems, I don't know, like absurd. Yes. But then I started reading like some other feedback, and then I came across Lena. You know exactly from social media, right? With Love Lena, her channel, and she's one of the people who's been modeling them, like you know, on her page, on her social media, like promoting Banana Republic's new line of hijabs. And she kind of like gave me like the perspective that some people do have, like. She said for her personally, it just felt nice to be like included finally, like in mainstream. So that, like she personally felt like people have been ignoring Muslim women for so long, and now it's like, okay, they're finally recognizing us, and we are huge consumers. Like, one article I was reading, it was like we made up like I can't remember, I think $240 billion. Wow. Yes, came from like Muslims. So. We are a huge market, obviously, like our money does count, really. Yeah. So once I read that, I was like, okay, I see like what she's coming from, and I know that she started wearing a hijab later, in life, so it's like, okay, I do see someone else's perspective, and I guess my walls kind of went down, like, okay, fine, maybe there is some positive to this, even though I think it's still too pricey. Yeah. But I'm like, okay, I can see that. But how do you take it? Like, how do you honestly feel about it?
Me, personally, I have an issue with it for a few reasons. Okay. Okay, so I agree with the price point being too high. I just didn't think a piece of fabric should cost between $40 and $50. Something that we are obligated to do anyway. Yes. It's like it's a choice, a fashion choice.
It's not an accessory.
This is something that's not an accessory. It's something we are obligated to do. If you consider yourself to be Muslim, it's in the Quran, and those who don't believe it, feel free to look it up. It is a commandment from Allah, from God. Straight up. So there's no way around it. Whether you choose to not, whether you choose to adhere to that or not, it's completely your choice. You can choose to ignore it. Exactly. I don't care if it's a prayer from God. I'm going to do what I want to do, and that's your business, that's your choice. However, because it's something that's required of us, I to charge that amount of money or to pay that amount of money for something that we all have to and are supposed to be doing anyway is ridiculous. There's no way I'm paying between $40 and $50 for something that I know I have to wear on a daily basis. Anyway, it's like, I don't say that's like charging too much for underwear, but then again, I saw Victoria's Secret's prices. We all gotta wear underwear at the end of the day. That's still pricey too.
Like an $80 bra.
Bingo.
But I did not purchase that.
Neither did I.
That's ridiculous with diamonds.
Which is why I stayed in Victoria's Secret.
Exactly.
So, and I sure did go to Target. But anyway, that's another issue. It was a pack of 6.
Wait. Moving on.
Yeah. So anyway,
finish your book. Erase that from your memory bank. Go on.
But yeah, I can't imagine paying. I mean, I get it. I understand how some hijabs can be a little pricey than others because quality of fabric is something that you want to look at. I get it.
I think I paid at least
a little off
$15 for this,
right?
Got my little rhinestones.
This was nice. Yeah, this is nice. I put the link for this one in my description box. I know this is the person who actually sells these. She has good hijab. But I get quality of fabric is something that's important. So you are going to pay a little more for a better quality or higher quality fabric, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. If you want to splurge, get like today's Eid. You want to get something for yourself because you're dressing up. I'm all for that. Yeah. But to pay for something that you're going to for everyday wear, for going to work, for going to school, whatever like that, there's no way. I'm paying between $40 and $50 for something, and that's just ridiculous. So that's my one issue I have with it. The other issue is the marketing of it. Right. I have issue with the marketing because again, the way she wore it, again, having it sort of correct one way, and the other way, I'm just being real, completely incorrect. Yeah, now I know some people may get their feathers ruffled. I'm just gonna have to ruffle them up for you because there is a right way and a wrong way to wear hijab. Yeah. Wearing it in a bun or a turban, which I know is the latest trend, and what everybody's doing is 100% incorrect. Now, I know some people are gonna have an issue with that. That is okay, and guess what? I am okay with that as well. Because again, you can always fact check me. If you don't believe me, go back to the source. Go back to the Quran. Go back to Hadith. You can see for yourself that there's a correct way and there's a right way to wear hijab. A bun and turban, sorry girlfriends, is not the correct way. No. Okay? If your neck and your ears and your boobs are out, that means you're doing something wrong. So again, the marketing of it. Now, a non-Muslim wouldn't know that, but an average Muslim should. So if they're hopefully had a Muslim consultant with it or whatever, they should have corrected them. Look, for the marketing, like we can't have this model up here with a button because that's not really the correct way to wear it. And honestly, if I'm paying $45, $50 for hijab and I'm gonna take it and wrap it in a bun, get all wrinkled. If you've ever worn a hijab in a bun, it gets completely wrinkled. I'm gonna be mad because if I want to wear a different way, now I can't. I gotta iron and everything, and that's it. I'm done now. I don't iron. I hate ironing. So now after wearing a bun one day, I'm gonna take it down. It's gonna be all wrinkled and smashed up. And so now I'm gonna try to now I have to iron it out and forget it. It's much work. Who wants to do all that? No, thank you. So that turned you off from it completely. Yeah. So the marketing and the price point turned me off from the whole idea. I mean, I like that they're trying to be all inclusive, appeal to us. Again, we are a big market. We shop. Huge. We buy things. I think for years we were that untapped market, and now just recently retailers are realizing that we were an untapped market, and there's money to be made in trying to get into the Muslim fashion or modest fashion wear or whatever's going on these days. So I get that, and it's nice to be able to go to a store and buy something.
It's nice, but
we didn't have that growing up. But it's got to be done in the right way.
Like, and then it's kind of like I fear for commercialization. Like, if you know what I mean? Like, once that door is open, then everyone's gonna have Eid toy sale at Target, and like where do you draw the line? It's just gonna keep going, and like I feel like it's just. We're gonna lose the meaning of why we do these things in the first place.
And then are we doing it? And the reason why are we doing it to please Allah? Are we doing it so that everybody can say, "Wow, where'd you get that from? Exactly. Oh, I love what you're wearing." Or who are you wearing today?
Thank you.
Now, if that's the reason why we're doing it, then you need to go back and check your intentions. Yeah. Go back and really recheck your intentions. Are you doing it for Allah, for the sake of Allah, for Allah's pleasure, or are you doing it because you want people to ask about your label, and who you're wearing, and what are you wearing, and where'd you get that from, and how much you paid for it? If that's the reason why you're wearing it, then you need to go back and do some serious soul searching as to why you're even bothering in the first place.
Exactly.
But that's an issue with Dean, and that's a whole nother issue you got coming up.
I agree.
So I think it's a slippery slope. We have to be very careful with this.
Yeah.
Nice to be included, to see us out
and
there.
It's convenient.
And it's convenient.
You know what I mean?
Go to the store, right,
yeah,
and buy something.
Stuff. I mean,
but once, like you said, once that door is open, I feel like we're setting ourselves up for all kinds of problems.
Like personally, I mean, to be honest, like a lot of my hijabs come straight up from H&M. Like I just buy their scarves, which are like $9.99. It is not, like branded hijab. It is not targeted for Muslims. You know, some people wear it around their necks, whatever, for fashion. I'm cool with that. I'm like, I don't mind if more stores have more scarf options in general. Because I said it's just convenient for like, okay, I bought a new outfit, I need to get something, and H&M's price point is beautiful.
Oh yeah,
$10 for the scarf. That's it. The max is like $12.99 that they'll charge. So I'm like, okay, I that's my budget. But if H&M all of a sudden starts having a whole section labeled, oh, this is hijab, right? Then I don't know why, but it does bother me because I'm like, I just feel like you said you're just trying to make money off of us exclusively, and you're going to cheapen it, all of our values. Absolutely. You know, like I just feel like it's like you said, a slippery slope. It is. I really feel like that. And another thing that actually Lena brought up a good point, is that even though she does support, this whole Banana Republic thing, she did make it very clear that she still holds true to supporting Muslim-owned businesses. That too. And she said, my loyalty lies with Muslim business. Period. And I agree with her. I was like, I really thank her for adding that. Like, even though she does support this venture, don't get it twisted. Like, her heart still goes back towards Muslims, and she's gonna choose the Muslim business. Absolutely. Regardless. And that's another. And she's 100% right. I agree with that. I 100% agree with her on that. Yes. I think we should be supporting Muslim businesses first and foremost before these big corporations. Yes. Absolutely. I got this from a Muslim sister who has her own business, and I will continue buying from her. I think we should support Muslim-owned businesses before we go to Banana Republic or Old Navy or any Target or H&M or anywhere else to buy and put our money into their pockets. Why? We should be supporting each other, lifting up each other, especially as Muslim women. I think we should totally support our own businesses first and foremost, and I totally agree with that. Exactly. Absolutely. All East Essence. All East Essence. I'm sorry. I still like, I still like getting my stuff in East I want to give a shout out to Urban Modesty. So yeah, this is Urban Modesty here, so I just want to give a shout out to them. I love Urban Modesty. And they're local as well. I was local, definitely support. Yeah, absolutely. The sister, she's hustling, and I appreciate her work, and I've shopped from her a lot. When these have the booth at ICNA, she would hook me up. So no, I totally support them. Absolutely, yes. What was your topic today? Well, I kind of came sort of unprepared today because I was just toying with all kinds of topipics. I kind of want to go back to. It's hard to narrow it down sometimes. To the continents. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't want to go back to the continents. Only reason why is because I feel like here's why it's been in my mind. It popped in my head just because of a few minutes ago what happened off camera. And also because as a teacher, as we know, summer is winding down, school is starting back again, and this is a busy season for us. And as a teacher, and I've been doing this job for many, many, many years. I've been teaching for like 17 years now in the classroom. And if anyone is a teacher and you know what it's like teaching in the classroom, then you know how hard it is being able to use the bathroom as a teacher. Unlike other jobs where you can just get up and leave your desk or your workstation and go use the bathroom, right? You can't do that as a teacher. You can't just get up and go. You're in the middle of a class. You're in the middle of a lesson. You can't just say, student, excuse me, and let me go take a leak. You can't do that. So depending on where you are, you have to get someone to maybe either cover your class. If it's really an emergency and you cannot wait, of course, you have to get someone to come in to cover your class for you or watch your class while you go use the bathroom. Now, depending on the school size, all that stuff, scheduling, even that may take a while to even locate someone who happens to be free at that moment to come and watch your class for you while you use the bathroom. So most teachers wind up holding it, of course, till your first prep period or break. In education world is usually a prep period. That's the time we use to prep for our next class or whatever. So our prep periods are our breaks, and that's usually when everybody makes a run for the bathroom. And if you're a teacher, you know what I'm talking about. That line. And there is sometimes a line, and you're waiting. Okay, so everybody, if you're in the education world, you know exactly what I'm referring to. So over the years of doing this, of getting accustomed to holding and holding and holding, sometimes you have to go 3, 4, 5 hours or more of holding, depending on how your class schedule is set up. Your bladder, after a while, fails. And it's just something that, again, I think teachers would probably know what I'm talking about. Oh, absolutely. After doing this for many, many years, my bladder has failed. You're just weakening those muscles. It's completely shot.
My bladder is. I used to be able to, I had bladder of steel.
I remember that you used to brag about it.
She used to hold for
bladder
hours. I can go. Lesson, boom. First period, second period, third period. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Keep it going. What? Bladder? What? Bathroom for what? And over time, unfortunately, it takes a toll on your bladder. And now, 5-10 minutes at most if I'm lucky. It's just one of those things, you know. It fails.
The key that
it has failed.
I don't know.
It really has failed.
I mean, the key, because I teach high school, but I try not to drink today.
Yeah. See, it's at the point now where you have to really pace yourself.
Yes.
Don't drink a lot of liquid during the day.
No.
I've done that. Like, you get thirsty, but I have to really be careful about my liquid intake because I know that the more I consume, I'm gonna have to go, and so yeah, you have to really monitor your water / coffee intake, and the teachers, I know coffee is life. Coffee is what really fuels us and gets us going through the day. I have to be careful because I just can't do what I used to be able to do. And then I've talked to many teachers and they're in the same boat. It's so funny because everybody says the same thing, like, oh yeah, I can't do it anymore. You know, I used to be able to hold it. I used to have a bladder of steel. Now, can't do it. Can't do it. It's done. Like, I'm really at the point where I'm thinking about for this year, the new school year coming up. I was trying to be smarter about it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about, like, do I get like Depends or something like that? So that way,
it's that much pain.
I kind of feel like maybe I'm getting close to that point.
Really?
Of getting Depends.
It's like a regular or like
the poise pads or something like that.
Well, they have the liners too.
I'm thinking of doing that because
are you doing like exercises to like strengthen your bladder?
No, I probably should, right?
Yes.
Because I'm thinking like it would save a lot of time if I just had that, and I could just.
But you might get in the habit of
that's true.
Yourself.
That's not good. You're right. Those I don't know. Are those really absorbent though? How absorbent all those things?
I wouldn't know.
Yes, I never wore ones. I don't know. Are they really absorbent?
I have a very weak bladder, but I have not crossed over to the Depends.
I'm thinking for new school year I might do that.
Arena yet? I haven't.
Still considering this.
I might need it, but
it was to save time. I'm just looking at ways I can save time. So I'm thinking it will save me time. I could keep going.
Save time, yes, but also preserve your health. So I definitely recommend the exercises.
That's true. That's true.
That you should do to strengthen that area.
Those
pace yourself with pace yourself with drinking liquids. You know.
That's true.
Oh, are you eating as well? Or?
So that's another issue.
Because
I don't have a lot of time to eat
sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah,
you get so busy. You know how it is, and then like you forget to eat. You really forget to eat. You get so caught up. Like, you realize the days I'm home, like, oh my god, I didn't even have lunch today. Like, I was just so busy. Like,
and all you ate was a Snickers. Yeah. No, really. Like, the candy that you give to students is like, that's all I munched on, sadly, at my desk.
It's rough. Education being here is rough. Like,
it is so rough.
There's so many things I don't get a chance to really eat proper meal. Because you're busy, and
you're so busy.
That's true. And so there's nothing to absorb.
No.
And I have to drink a lot of water because, again, you talk for a living. You talk and talk and talk and talk, and your mouth gets dry.
Yes.
So you have to keep up with your water. You know,
it's
really it's a struggle.
It is a struggle. It's frustrating. I know. And then, even though in my classroom there are like there's 2 teachers, myself and a co-teacher.
Me too.
But I have this fear of like, soon as I run out to go pee, that the principal's gonna come in and observe.
Oh.
And of course you're gonna be written up like, where is she? You know, like
yeah.
Hold it. I'm like, I don't know if she's gonna come or not. And like it would be that one time.
That one time,
right? I'm in the bathroom, like, oh my gosh, wow, that's gonna be embarrassing. Like, yeah.
I just had, I'm kind of preparing myself for the new school year, so these are a lot of things I've been thinking of. How can I better prepare myself for this new school year? Now we're getting on that time, so these are things that were literally popping in my head the last few days. Like, okay, in addition to classroom setup and all other stuff, I'm like, okay.
I would try those first. And then maybe start with the liners, but I would try those things first. Let's see if that helps.
Okay.
A little bit.
Well, if anybody else has any suggestions of what you think I should do, please leave it in the comments below. I'd really love to hear suggestions, especially if you're a fellow teacher. Maybe you have some tips or tricks that I don't know about. So I would love to hear your ideas and suggestions.
Besides doing the dance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Does that. Pace back and forth, pace back and forth. Act like you're going to a student and I'm trying to hold my pee in. Honestly.
Can't do it anymore.
Can't. I'm serious. I've done it all.
All of it.
I have.
It's amazing how it weakens the bladder. Like, it's gone.
The weird part is I never had an accident at work, but I've had it outside of work. I don't know why.
I'm trying to think if I came close.
Okay. Yeah.
But I managed to get there in time. Barely.
It's a struggle.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much for joining us for this week. Please comment down below. Let us know about both topics, actually.
Yeah.
Of course, any leakage going on in your life that you relate to us. As well as the whole Banana Republic venture. Do you support it? Do you only support Muslim businesses? How do you feel about it personally? We love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Life is of K.
Yes.
Why did I say look
As don't know.
Yes.
Life
Sorry.
okay.
Life.